Welcome on my Danceventure channel. In this channel I'm gonna show you people arts, hobbies and culture, dancing through the world, so don't forget to push the subscribe button and welcome on my channel. And the most desired part of our trip in Busan, which is Gamcheon Culture Village, which is called as the Machu Picchu of Busan. However, it has very painful history because it was the place when the refugees during the Japanese war were hiding. Right now there are living a lot of artists, there are some residents over here, very colorful roofs and buildings, and the coastal mountain, so it looks amazing. People says that these roofs looks like they are touching the sky. There are a lot of museums over here, so we're gonna visit them and follow the path. At the main point they are giving some maps, so we're gonna fulfill them by the stamps and want to visit all of the recommended museums, galleries over here. And the atmosphere is very nice, it's quiet, so let's go. Okay, so we are going to take a map to collect the stamps. Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.
So we started already in the information center and we bought a map when we can collect the stamps, and unfortunately place where the littleprince is closed. But we got a postcard with littleprince. I love it. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start the path. As I already said to you, this place has very historical background, important one, as you can see at the pictures, how the village was look like during the war. So it was like the very small, simple houses when they were hide.
In the 70s, the houses were only wooden. However, late in the 80s and 90s, families started to get bigger and they built two-level houses. Due to the poor living conditions, communities started decreasing and most of the people left the village around 2000. And the government decided to repaint the place with local artists and turn it into major tourist attraction.
I need to find some shop with clothes. I checked the weather in the morning and it was like, yeah, it will be very hot but windy, kind of 40 kilometers per hour. And what's happened is like very, very hot. It's more than 35 degrees, so I really need to find something for summer.
그럼 잠깐 동네 사람 와서
되는 거는 되게 해야지. 잠깐 엄마 집에 들리는 거는 끝까지 뭐라고 하면 안 되지.
This village is uniquely beautiful with all of its murals, paintings and colorfulness. A large fish wall is made up from smaller pieces of stylized fish paintings and planks. This is titled Fish Swimming Through the Alley by Jin Young-siap.
Okay, of course. I was too fascinated by everything, so I lost points where I can collect these stamps. So I have to go back there. But I really enjoy to be here. It's like in the fairy tale. I bought already postcards with Little Prince. So cutie. Okay, so after the big fish, I missed one point. You have to really sacrifice yourself to go here. So another stamp, it's this one. We missed, of course, first one, even if we were there. But let's try to focus a bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this place is definitely for romantic people. As you saw, they gave me a postcard which I have to write to myself. They're gonna keep it for a year and then will send to me. So I'm gonna write some wishes. And a very famous BTS.
As you probably already know, Korea is known throughout the world for K-pop, especially for a group called BTS, which is one of the most recognizable bands in Korea. Busan is very known for two members of the group, which is Jimin and Jungkook. You can see so many posters around the city with their pictures or painting, as Koreans celebrating them very strongly. And also here in Gamcheon we found a mural with these two guys who are What very surprised us was that little Christian church in the middle of Souvenir Street, especially that Catholicism in Korea represents only 8% of people, and this church surrounded by commemorative magnets in a small building without any special entrance attracted our attention even harder.
It's time for next stamp. It's not that easy as I thought, so I have to find it, but I cannot see it. Here we are. It wasn't easy at all. Look. Let's do it.
And the most desired by me place with Little Prince eventually found. When I was a child and read that book, I felt like it was definitely some deeper sense of being, and it becomes one of my favorite books I ever read. In this very short form there is a lot of extensive thought, so if you never tried it, I really recommend it to you. Actually, this book is one of the world's most widely translated, and the original French manuscript wrote in 1942 you can find in the Morgan Library and Museum in New York.
Please be quiet. People live here.
So not only for tourists, actually people living here. For anybody who will lost on their path, you really have to walk through these fishes, and then here, almost at the bottom of the road, you have the arrows that indicate you to the sacred tree and next path. So let's see House of Peace. The arrows ended here. So let's try to find the House of Peace. It was, I think, down there. It's not easy to find all of these stamps. Good adventure. Okay, here we are. Let's see what's inside. I think like I was walking through that path before, but maybe not. Finally! So I missed it at the beginning. It's called contemporary man, but I think it's the same as modern man, which we are looking for. So let's. Pianists. Great. Okay, and there is a stamp. Let's collect it. Ew. So, modern man. Yeah. My man is tired.
Hot.
Yeah, he is hot. We are already here like 3 hours. Approximately, and I'm not really sure we're gonna collect all of the stamps because it's so huge. We're trying to catch the House of Hope. However, our GoPro died because we are taking these stamps too long, and it will be impossible to get all of them. However, we found a great shop over there, and look what I found. Perfect harmony in a village with cats.
Hope. Hope in beer.
I think it will be the last one because it's too hot, it's too big, and I cannot do it longer. But finally we got it. The House of Hope.
I would like to find House of Beer.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the House of Hope, and actually it is the first place that catched my attention. This is the place that we were born, so many lights happens to make our living on this earth. The next room represents the place where, independently on the situation, different people were coming in, coming out, different situations happened. But at the attic is the place that we are choosing in our lives, when we are reflecting ourselves, when we can dream, when we can trying to find the lights that will inspire us to find our own path in life.
It was great and very inspiring trip around the village. I didn't suspect at the beginning that it will take us so long. There are so many hidden alleys and it's really worth to get lost in them for a while. Also, the museums and amazing paintings require some time to admire. So, if you want to feel the spirit of this artistic place, you really need to dedicate a few hours to go through the Path of Souls.